It's like going to buy a car. You want to go to the car lot to be able to get an idea of multiple cars. And if you end up at the car lot and everything's gone except one, it kind of eliminates some of that decision-making process. So as you're talking to your daughter that's getting ready to go through this, is anything coming to the top as what seems to be pretty critical or pretty important to it?
So fortunately, she did some job shadowing last year. And has figured out she wants to go into nursing, which college is going to help you get to do what, as opposed to just college being a thing that you do because that's just what you're supposed to do after you graduate high school. If it's leading towards a goal, it's a lot easier to kind of narrow in on where that might go. She's decided she doesn't want to go too far away from home. 2 hours is kind of the radius that she's looking at, so we're trying to narrow down where those visits will be.
And I've got 2 kids, so my first one that went through it, she didn't want to be very far away from home. Wasn't real sure what she really wanted to study. Expenses were a thing, like that was a conversation part. The transition to college life, like what that was going to look like, was a huge part of it. So she came here actually for a couple of years, and in that process kind of discovered what she wanted to do, and we're moving her into grad school in 2 weeks. So she's getting in her first big girl apartment in a couple of weeks, and she's going to start grad school, and she's picked out her career and kind of knows where she wants to go. Well, the other one's an athlete, so he was trying to figure out what he wanted to do athletically, so that added another layer to it. So I think there's 100 different reasons why someone can pick a particular place, right? It could be an athletic piece, it could be a financial piece, it could be close to home. Some of my experience says that a lot of times a year out, kids want to go 500 miles away from home, and then they get within the last 4 months, they're like, yeah, maybe I don't really want to move to Seattle. Maybe I want to be a little closer to home. But all those 100 variables, I think it's so important for, like you're doing, is have those family conversations to try to sort out what is, and sometimes kids don't know what's important. And so I think it's our job as people that help to try to pick that out of the conversation. What are the 2 or 3 things that are really important to that person?